6 months ago, Sean Hannity was running around recommending the president to investigate the 44th president of the United States, Barack Obama. Hannity wanted the Trump Justice Department to investigate both Biden and Obama in what is known in right wing circles as the unmasking scandal. And as usual, it went nowhere because there was nothing to unmask. Hey, Trump went all the way to Ukraine to dig up dirt on Biden. Do you think he is going to leave if something was available inside the United States? That too, with his loyal foot soldier, Bill Barr at the top of the Justice Department? Not a chance. So Hannity wanted Trump to investigate Obama. The problem with people who have a flexible spine is they tend to assume everyone will be like them. They assume if they open your closet, they will find mind numbing artifacts just like what they have. Hannity now believes that the Biden administration will investigate and prosecute Trump for any criminal misconduct. Listen to the man make the case himself.
Then you've got Robert Mueller's pit bull, Andrew Weissman, writing in the New York Times that he believes that the next attorney general, if it's Biden's, should investigate Trump and, if warranted, prosecute him for potential crimes, going back to Russia. An obstruction on Russia when it was based on a phony dossier. I read that, and I said on the air today on radio, I said, this 3 years this guy did this. And if that's what they want to do, if Biden ever became president, I'd tell Trump, pardon yourself and pardon your family. These people are based on a phony dossier.
Hannity now wants President Donald Trump to pardon himself and all of his family members before he leaves office and cover them from any crimes that they committed. Pardoning family members is certainly on the table, and I think it will happen one way or the other. But pardoning himself? Trump himself has been making that case that he has every right to pardon himself. But the legalese is a bit blurry on that one because we never really had a president outside of Richard Nixon to be in that spot to require a pardon to stay out of jail. There are several cases that Trump has against his name, but there is one example I would like to address here. Despite finding a large amount of evidence of obstruction of justice during the Russia investigation, Special Counsel Robert Mueller declined to charge Trump, citing a 1973 Justice Department policy memo. Would Mueller have done the same if his object of interest was not the President of the United States? I don't think so. But if a future investigation is triggered into the Russian meddling, and if Trump is a regular citizen, what will happen? A lot can happen. Joe Biden has already made it clear that he will not pardon President Trump. I thought Biden may negotiate a deal with Trump to stop him from fraudulently accusing of election fraud, but thank God it did not happen. So there is no pardon coming from the opposite side. So can Trump escape federal crimes? There are a couple of options available. Trump could attempt to pardon himself, but I don't think it will stand up in the court. And it's too risky for Trump. Let's say he does pardon himself and he is taken to the court and his pardon gets invalidated. Then he will be in a sticky spot. I don't think presidents can pardon himself. I don't know how to make that case in legal terms, but I have a common sense case. If that were to be true, then a president can commit whatever crime he so pleases and quickly turn around and pardon himself, keeping him well above the law. This should not be and cannot be possible. So self-pardon is fraught with trouble. So I don't think Trump will fall for that. But there is one more option which I think is a great one. Trump can resign maybe a day or two before his term is over, make Vice President Pence the president, and get Pence to pardon him and his family. That maneuver will stand in the court and protect him from federal prosecution. That will work, but still it will only cover him and his family from federal crimes. But the Trump group can still be prosecuted for state crimes. The New York State Attorney General and the Manhattan District Attorney are actively investigating into Trump's finances and Trump Organization, and if that reaches the end stage, it will be a state crime not covered by the pardon. So whichever way we slice it, Trump will face enormous amounts of legal trouble once he leaves office. That's why Trump currently identified that money and staying alive in politics are the two best options for him to stay out of jail. He has already raised $170 million since the election, and we can be assured that he will add another $100 million to the tally before he gets out of the White House. And that might be exactly what he needs to keep fighting lawsuits, as long as he possibly can. Thanks for watching. If you can subscribe, that will be awesome. Thanks again.